So what we have here is my 1989 Nissan Bluebird hatchback. This is the T72 model, which ran from I think 1986 until 1991. So pretty short production run for this kind of car. So this is the hatchback one, but these also came in saloon and the estate version as well. This is a late one, a late model one. It's got the facelift grille. I know the earlier ones had a different kind of grille, like a mesh kind of type. This is an updated one. So I think from 1988 they updated the front end and the bumpers as well, the indicators. I know the early ones, their indicators were on the corner. This is like that. So these were in production here for quite a short while, mid 80s until like the late 90s. In 1987-88, so they used to be called the T12. So I think the T12 were assembled in Japan, I think, the earlier ones, and then production started in the UK in 1986. It was more of an assembly job, to be honest. So the parts were still coming from Japan, being shipped, but then they were put together in England, I think in Washington near Sunderland. So yeah, these were quite a popular car to have. Like a family car, a mini cab car as well. It's a cabman's favourite car because of the space, especially the saloon one. The saloon one was a lot bigger. This is hatchback, liftback version. So it's a pretty rare car. You don't really see a lot of these on the road anymore, I think. And I think according to how many are left, there's probably not a lot left when I checked on the website, but that website is obviously not 100%. It doesn't take into account cars that are sawn or off-road, anything like that. But yeah, so I've owned this car for about a year now, and it's been great. Like, it's good to drive, good fun as well to sit in. It's an analog, has that little analog feel. Obviously, I'm gonna go inside now and I'll show you the interior and everything else after that. Even has alloy wheels as well, all round, because this is a GSX trim, so it's probably one of the higher trim specs. I know the most desirable one is the ZX Turbo, so they had a turbo version as well, ZX Turbo. That was a really good one. A lot of people wanted that one. You had different levels, so you had the 1.6 litre entry level, 1.6 LS, LX, then you had the 1.8 GS, SGX, and then there was a ZX Turbo 1.8 litre as well, and then you had the 2 litre one. You had the 2 litre SLX, and this is the 2 litre GSX, which is probably one of the late ones, GSX trim. The earlier ones were carbureted, I think. Yeah, they were carbureted. This is fuel injection, which was quite rare to have a fuel injection car at the time. So good thing about fuel injection is, yeah, it'll always start up. It's not like the carburetors where they can be a bit temperamental when you want to start them up in cold. But yeah, I'm gonna go inside and I'll show you the interior. The interior, as you can see, is all nice and blue. Kind of go to the name Bluebird. So this is the blue interior. So you've got blue cloth. These are comfy cloth seats. Blue carpet. You've got the blue steering wheel as well. This one's got a cover on it. Yeah, everything's all blue, which kind of matches the name Bluebird. But you can see the interior is pretty nicely laid out. You have good visibility of the road as well. It's because of these thin B-pillars. They're really quite thin, so you have really good visibility, like a big windscreen. But you can see you got your like air vents, your hazard lights, fog light. You have your rear window defroster there. It's got power windows, power mirror, and power electric mirrors as well. This is the automatic. So this is a 4-speed automatic with overdrive. And then it's got that's the stereo, the original cassette player from factory, and that's the heaters, heater controls, everything. You've got your glove box as well. I like these door handles. These are the old school Japanese door handles. They should look like that. It's even got a sunroof as well, so I left it open a little bit, get some ventilation, and it's got a sunroof. I like these air vents. You've got the little pocket vents as we have over here as well. So this is actually meant to be like a high spec trim. Well, one of the high spec ones. There was also an executive trim as well, which had leather seats. But this is also meant to be a high spec. So you have like all your gauges as well. You've got the temperature gauge. It's even got econometer, I think as well, if I'm saying it right. It's even got the fuel gauge and the battery voltage gauge as well. It's all nice and laid out. I think on the Japanese spec ones, their cluster was a little bit different. It looked a little bit better on the Japanese spec, but this is a UK spec one, so they're kind of, when they started making it in the UK, they changed the instrument cluster a little bit. But I think the Japanese one looked a little bit better. You got the cigarette lighter here. The horn as well is really loud. It's pretty roomy inside as well. You have your sun visors as well, so you pretty much have everything that you need. You don't have a lot of all these high tech gadgets and all that stuff, creature comforts. You don't really need it. So this car, you can daily it and drive it normally. Everything is all just in front of you. Really easy to to navigate and use. Everything's all there for you, so you don't really need a lot of this high tech stuff that you have on newer cars. I mean, and this is from the 80s as well, like the late 80s as well. So it was pretty kind of ahead of its time. To be honest with you, it was ahead of its time, and you can still use it as a daily. It's not like when you think of classic car, you think of cars from the 50s, 60s. Like this, it's even got power steering as well. It comes with power steering. It's got ABS at the front. And it doesn't have any airbags though. That's the only thing. It doesn't come with airbags. But yeah, and the back as well. It's quite roomy at the back. Got seat belts. The back seats even have a seat recliners as well. You can recline that back seat as well, and the partial shelf at the back. So yeah, it's a pretty nice roomy interior. We're gonna show you the boot. It's got pretty big boot space as well. I mean, sorry, I do have a lot of stuff in there, so apologies, but it's got a lot of boot space in here, so you can fit a lot of stuff in there. Also, these back seats can also fold. They can also fold forward, so you can have it nice and flat. If ever you needed to, carry something large, you can fit it in the hatchback. It's also got a tow bar as well on here. It came with it. It came with the car. To be honest with you, when I got it, so I mean, it's a good thing to have, but I'm not going to be towing anything anytime soon. Even the lights as well. You can even see I don't know if you can see it on camera. You got the reg number on there, which means this is an original factory light from factory. So Nissan. I don't know if you can see that. England. Yeah. So this was made in the UK. This was actually one of the first cars Nissan actually made in the UK actually. So this is what we have underneath the bonnet. This is a Nissan CA20E fuel injected 2-litre engine. So it's an inline 4 2-litre single cam engine, which I think produced about 105 brake horsepower, I think, which is nothing now, not a lot now, but back in the day, a 2-litre 105 horsepower was pretty enough to get you around. But as you can see, it looks really nice and simple. It doesn't have a lot of stuff underneath here, just basic design, basic layout. It's got electronic fuel injection as well, which was a good thing to have back in the day, especially if you wanted to get consistent fuel economy and smooth startups in the mornings. If you had fuel injection, then you were in luck. The earlier versions were carbureted. They had a carburetor on the engine, so this is fuel injection. But there's plenty of room, a lot of room underneath here. There's space to get your hands in there, get stuck in, get your hands dirty. There's so much room here to work. It doesn't look that complicated at all. You have your fuses, relays over here, a relay box. This battery's fairly new as well. It's about 1 year old. Air filter. It's even got this. This is the mechanical ignition system. So this is a distributor. It controls the ignition. Nowadays, this doesn't exist anymore on newer cars. It's now been replaced with electronic sensors. But this is it's got mechanical ignition. It's got, yeah, that's the brake master cylinder and the servo power steering as well. Expansion tanks over there, the alternator belt, and that's the gearbox. So gearbox is just there. So it seems to be all visible, easy to work on. These engines as well. They're known to be really reliable, pretty robust. If you look after them properly, they're pretty robust engines. I'm just gonna start it up now, just so you guys can listen to it. If I just turn the key. Yeah, you got all your warning lights there, oil light, battery light, everything that you need. I know if I turn the key. Yeah, it just fires up, fires right up all the time, just from the button. One thing I like about this car that I find really interesting is if I turn the radio on, switch it on, you can see the aerial, it just pops up. Like, it's quite high, but yeah, it just sticks out and it looks pretty cool. Let's turn that off. If I turn it off, yeah, it just goes back inside. I'll just show you the outside how it sounds. It sounds so nice and smooth. Yeah, pretty smooth. It's got chrome. It has a chrome exhaust as well. I'm not sure if that was standard or not, or if this was fitted in, but it seems to be really nice. It has a nice finish to it. The back as well, you know, it's a Nissan full auto automatic 2.0 GSX. I like these vents as well. You have them on each side. This makes the car stand out. It was a unique feature, and that's the feature that I actually remember seeing back in the day. Was this? That's how I knew it was a Nissan Bluebird. It got mud flaps as well over there. Oh yeah, you got the reg number here etched on the glass as well. And the sunroof as well at the top. You got the reg number on here as well. Let me just show you underneath. Bonnet. Sounds really good, really nice and smooth. How it should be sounding anyway. Drives really well as well. One thing I forgot to mention as well, even on that little thing there, so that tells you where the car was built. So if you have a one thing I forgot to mention as well, you can see on here you got a little badge here, so that probably tells you where this car was built. So you can see where it says SJN, so I think that means that's Sunderland. So the car was built in UK. But if you have a Japanese one, it will obviously show made in Japan. Also, I think every Nissan of this era, they always have like an asbestos warning there. So yeah, that's one thing you have to be careful of on all the cars, is asbestos. But yeah, it sounds really great. If I just put the bonnet down. Yeah, that's quite a heavy bonnet. Even these are the front headlights as well. This is made out of glass headlight. So these are quite rare as well, really rare to find. So to make sure that these are in good condition, these are quite hard to find. It's the alloy wheels. The alloys are in pretty good condition as well. I like this little strip that it's got here. This is the Nissan Bluebird T72. So yeah, it could do with a wash. I do need to give it a wash and probably a polish as well. Keep it dry, keep it stored and covered, and hopefully get quite a lot out of this.